What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bourbon Ranch. Today we have a box filled with a beautiful 18-year-old delicious knob. Three of my favorite things. This is Knob Creek 18-year-old bourbon whiskey. Finally, I got my hands on a Knob Creek 18-year-old. I mean, I have not had very good luck this bourbon hunting season. In fact, I didn't even get this myself. The patron saint James got it for me. You know, my luck is just out the window, but luckily I have James's on my side. I know a lot of other people have already obviously reviewed this because it came out months ago, but finally we got it with this bourbon hunting season out there. All these raffles are going on. More and more people are actually able to secure one of these bad boys. So I finally got one. I figured, let me give my take on it, see what I think about it. I've heard so many good things, and with the whiskey of the year coming up, I need to know if this is gonna make my list. First things first, I mean, it comes in one gorgeous box. Got a nice little metallic-y, nameplate on there. Nice little logo on there. Absolutely love it. The box just gives it an aesthetic, good looking bottle vibe to it. Like, you just look at this and say, that's gotta be fancy. It's in a box. Total marketing. But before I go too much on about the box, I have to mention something that I actually stumbled upon today. Another box. This is Maker's 46. In a box. Guess it's some sort of holiday gift guide thing, but the fact of the matter is it's also in a box, and this was like $35. So, it looks fancier, it looks better, but I hope, the box is not too much of the forefront of what this is. I think it just should be a bonus piece, cheap box. This expensive bottle, I don't think any sort of price should be, gathered into it. This one even has a little hidden compartment on the back that is full of coasters. So, I think if you are some sort of rare limited edition thing, you should be in a box. That being said, this is a limited release and it's in a box, so I'm super stoked about that. So let's crack this thing open. There's a little safety lever. There's a little safety lever and a little doohickey here, which the other box had that. Just throwing that out there. 100 proof, kind of sticking with the 100 proof thing. The 12 year that they put out was 100 proof. The 9 year is 100 proof. The 15 year that they did, 100 proof. I absolutely love Knob Creek, so I'm really hopeful for this one. I've heard a lot of good things. Back in the day, we weren't used to getting ultra-aged bourbons. We weren't used to seeing stuff like this. It was like all of the Pappies in a few runoffs that were 15, 20 years old, and they just really didn't get things right. It was just way too much oak. They cared more about the age than they did a good product, and I think they're finally sorting things out. I think they're learning how to integrate the oak with everything and not let the oak take over. That being said, let's find out if they did it right with the Knob Creek 18-year-old. I think this retails for around $170, but you know how things go. You could find it for $170. Bill up the road could find it for $200. It's really just hit or miss with these limited releases. Absolutely beautiful color. Ooh, I'm super excited for one of these ultra-aged Knob Creeks. I was spoiled on the Knob Creek store picks of the, back in my day, Knob Creek store picks were up to 15 years old and they were freaking phenomenal. I'm excited to get back into some of that ultra-aged Knob Creek goodness. So let's see. He is really good. It's a lot of oak. Don't get me wrong. You're getting a lot of oak. But you're getting tons more. It's not just the oak. I like a lot of oak, but a lot of times, especially back in the day, that was the forefront. That's all you got. That is oak. That is almost like a burnt brown sugar, some sort of toasting. I know like Knob Creek to me has a lot of that burnt charriness, maybe tobacco. It's burnt to me, and I love it. Nice and spicy for the proof, 100 proof, you know. Yeah, where's the 120? I want the 120 proof, but I'll accept it. It's just so rich, it's thick, it smells complex. It smells like an old bourbon, but done right. It smells just dusty, rickhousey. Oh, I'm so excited to drink it, so I'm just gonna do that. Man, all of that oaky, brown sugary caramel explodes in your mouth. Totally coats your mouth. The oak is definitely prevalent, so don't get me wrong. You're gonna get a lot of oak on this, so, you know, oak haters, just know, I mean, it's 18. You can't avoid some oak. In fact, if you are drinking ultra-aged bourbon and you hate oak, like, I don't know what you're looking for, but it's what you're gonna get. So maybe ultra-aged bourbon's not for you if you don't want that big old thick knob. I don't know why I keep mentioning that. I will say, it drinks pretty soft in terms of, you know, maybe the finish, the back of the palate, kind of softer, which maybe that's just the 100 proof. Maybe the oak definitely mellows things out a little bit. Not to say the finish isn't there, like, it's still going. It's like a caramel oak bomb. Little toffee, a lot of brown sugar, but it's subdued. I think the oak just wraps it up in that woody blanket, which doesn't sound very comfortable, but I think this is a home run. It really is. I thoroughly enjoy this bottle. I mean, seriously, take Knob Creek 12-year and turn up the oak level, and there you go. I think they're really learning how to put out very, very flavorful, ultra-aged bourbons. I think they're learning how to utilize that oakiness. I think it's more balanced. I think they're letting the oak kind of wrap around all of the flavor notes that are there without overtaking the show. It's not all about me, it's about us. My favorite thing about releases like this is to say, hey, you don't have to totally freak out and lose your mind over a bottle, you know, say Pappy 15, 3 years less than this. This is really good. You know what I'm saying? I think people need to learn that it's, you know, it's more about the name and not the age that they're chasing, because there's obviously people putting out ultra aged stuff that is really, really good, and I like it. I like that they're doing it, and I hope to see more of it so more of you can get more of this. Not gonna lie, this is one of the better pours I've had this year. This probably will make it onto my list. You know, spoiler alert, if you love Knob Creek, if you love ultra-aged bourbons, I think this is a home run. This is a Knob Creek lover's dream. Absolutely love it. There we have it. I'm gonna go ahead, go finish this glass. If you like the video, leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, do it, weirdo. If you wanna get glassware like this, check out the Patreon page. You also get access to exclusive Bourbon Ridge store picks. If you have this bottle or if you've tried it, leave a comment down below. Let everyone know what you personally think about it. And until next time, I'm Trev Wilson. See ya in the next video. Boo!